What do you think his chances are of pulling out the National Player of the Year away from Cooper Flagg, who obviously has all this hype as the number one pick? And, I imagine voters will default to some of that draft stuff while maybe not weighing as much this season as its own season, where Broome is right there across the box score.
I mean, this is going to be one of the more entertaining Player of the Year races we've had in the last several seasons. I thought it was good timing for Cooper Flagg when Johni Broome goes out with an injury for a couple games, really 3 games. He was largely ineffective against South Carolina and then gets injured. So it was the better part of 3 games. And then Flagg Flagg had been fantastic. I was lucky enough. I was at that Auburn Duke game this year. I mean, just an unbelievable player. Every bit of a generational prospect, but he started go in more video game mode pretty much as soon as Johni Broome went out. And so I think it has sort of turned to him being maybe at the number 1 spot right now. But then Johni Broome comes back, and it's pretty clear that he's not 100%. I asked him after the game at LSU on Wednesday, and he said, I think, how healthy are you? He said, good enough to play. I'm like, all right, well, I guess that he seemed to be kind of favoring that ankle in Baton Rouge a little bit. Got off to a frustrating start. He was 3 of 14 from the floor in the first half, but comes out and finishes 26 and 16 in that game. He had 11 offensive rebounds. Now LSU small, they took advantage of a matchup there. There were possessions where he'd miss his own shot and no one else is within 4 inches of him, and he'd just grab it, put it right back in. But if he keeps doing this, and obviously you look at, again, the pedestal these 2 teams are on. These are the 2 best teams in the country, and I don't know if it's close who would be number 3. Houston and Iowa State and Alabama, they're all up there as well, but Duke and Auburn have put themselves in this completely different stratosphere. I think if he keeps doing what he's doing and Auburn goes, 15-3, I mean, that's, even saying that out loud would be insane in this SEC right now. They're undefeated, but it's like they've got a lot of tough games up to go. If they win the SEC and they're the number 1 overall seed, and Broome is still putting up 20 plus double doubles per game, I just don't know how you don't go with him.